Hi, this is Laurie. I've been playing around with my Gypsy and I absolutely love it. Once you've downloaded the Gypsy software onto your computer, that can be found at Cricut.com, the next thing you're going to want to do is update your Cricut with your Gypsy or your Gypsy with your Cricut, and you're going to need this cord for that. This end is going to go in the back of your Cricut and this end is going to go in the back of your Gypsy. Found right back here. Now I've already got it hooked up to my computer with this cord, and I am not going to be needing that right now. Can you see that? Right in there. Okay, and the other end is going to go in the top of the Gypsy, like so. You're going to want to get to this menu from the main menu by clicking the Cricut icon on that main menu, and then you want to click on or touch on Update Your Cricut. Gypsy is unable to communicate with your Cricut. Please power off your Cricut, check the USB cable, and then power the Cricut back on. Okay, I wasn't sure because I haven't done this yet whether I needed my Cricut on yet or not, so I'm going to now turn the Cricut on. Let it completely turn on. Okay. And then I'm going to click OK. Part 1. Please power off your Cricut. Hold down the stop button while, hold down the stop button. Power on the Cricut machine while holding the stop button. Wait 5 seconds and listen for the beep. I'm going to power it off. I'm going to hold the stop button, and power it on. Sorry. While holding the stop button. It beeped. Okay. All the lights are on. And click OK. Updating your Cricut Part 1. Okay, I'm not sure how long this is going to take, so I'm going to set this down. Okay, Part 1 took almost 15 minutes, and you'll know when it's done, so you don't have to sit here and watch it. It will have an indicator of its process, but the Cricut machine will beep just almost when it's almost done. So then this screen will come up, and Part 2, power off your Cricut. We're going to do the same thing. Turn it off, hold the stop button, wait 5 seconds, turn it on, and then wait 5 seconds, listen for the beep. When it beeps, then click OK. And then it's going to be updating your Cricut Part 2. And here's the process indicator that I was mentioning with Part 1. Okay, we'll see how long this takes. Okay, it just beeped at me. And so it is almost completely finished. And again, it was almost 15 minutes, right at about 13 minutes. Now my screen is blank. That may be because I have it on. It goes into powers off. I think I have it set to a minute. You can change that to whatever your preference. Congratulations, you have successfully updated your Cricut. Okay. Great. And now, how about start a new project, 12 by 12, and if you want, let's see, we click on that and it automatically goes, well, it goes to Zubaloo because that was the last thing that I was playing with. So if you want to see all the cartridges, you click on that menu button and then you can scroll up and down. Let's see. I actually only have my Gypsy Wanderings and the other one that I've only done one. I've been playing around with it. I haven't even updated one. Let's do a quick cut. Let's see, it's almost Halloween. Let's do a pumpkin. Okay. I'm going to move it over here. Now, I'm just doing a quick cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. Just 1 second. I just picked up a quick scrap piece of paper. Okay, so this is just going to be a small little cutout just to play around because I haven't even cut anything out yet. Now my piece of scrap is so small that it is about 2.5 by 2. So I'm going to make my pumpkin that large. I want to keep my proportion, so I'm going to keep this highlighted, and I want it to be 2 inches high. So I'm going to click on that, click on my number pad, click on 2. I want it 2 inches high. Okay. And that makes it almost 2.5 inches wide. It's going to be 2.15 inches. Okay, so that's about perfect. Alright, now I'm going to, but I need to move this back over because it's too far up. Okay. You know what? I'm going to line it up with these squares so I know exactly where it is. Because in that top corner, I get a little confused. So I'm going to put it right there. See the little, hope you can see that. The little squares on the mat, on the screen is exactly like the screens on the mat. The Designer Studio actually has on the screen it numbered. I'm not sure whether I'm going to like this way better with just the blocks or with the numbers, but we'll see. So I'm going to take my mat and I'm going to line that up. Okay, see, there is my piece of scrap on my mat lined up with the blocks just like on the mat. Okay. Now we're going to, I've got to change that. 1 minute is not enough for me. If I haven't touched it in a minute, then it kicks to power saver. So I'm going to kick that up to 2, I think. Let's go cut. Here's where it's going to get tricky, where I'm holding this up for you to see, and I'm also holding the mat in there where I am ready to load. So I'm going to click Load Mat. Oh, and it took it. I had it positioned right. I'm sure it's going to be a lot easier if you're not holding up the screen and trying to do it all. Now you did see where I loaded my mat, and that's where my paper is, so I actually loaded my mat incorrectly. So I'm going to unload mat. See how I put my piece of scrap paper in the wrong place. So I'm going to move it and try it again. And all I did was I clicked the unload mat, and I did so good loading it. Okay, hold it in position, got my paper there, and load mat. There we go. Everything looks good. I loaded my paper in correctly this way with the arrow, and now I'm going to cut. Oh, sorry. There is one more thing that comes up. I was just waiting for it to start cutting. Please check the following settings: your blade depth, pressure, etc. I really do like this because I have really messed up some cuts with some delicate paper because I forgot to switch it. So, okay. It's done with that. It's going to say, cutting is complete. Do you want to unload the mat, add to design, return to design? And I want to unload mat. Okay. And, of course, then you take it off. Punch out the cute, oh, this is such a cute little, this is from the Gypsy, Wanderings cartridge that is on the Cricut, on the Gypsy. Isn't that darling? Okay, so now the Gypsy, you have the software on the computer, so you can be informed of updates. You updated it with your Cricut, and you can start cutting. Yay!